Greetings, my people. How you all been? It's been a long time, hasn't it? It's been about what? It's been almost a couple of weeks since I last posted. I've taken a break because I've been exhausted by doctor's orders. And so yes, I've taken a break. My blood pressure was a bit high, so I was told I was urged to take a few days break, even though I wanted to post so badly. So that's why I've not been around. And we've got some videos to catch up on as well because we've not done the review of certain previous games like the Brighton game and so on. And so that's why I'm here today to give you a recap of the last game. I'm trying to remember who the last game was against now. Oh my god, who was the last game against? Yeah, we played against Sunderland, didn't we? It was a 2-2 draw. Yeah, it was a 2-2 draw because I think the last time I posted on here was to do the preview of that Sunderland game up in the northeast, and then I was supposed to come back on here and do a fan cam. I didn't do the fan cam because I got taken out by my cousins who came to see me, and I did do so. I was also meant to do the review of that match, which happened nearly 2 weeks ago now. And because I had to rest, because my doctor told me to rest, I didn't bother. Yeah, so here I am, to do that with the review of the game. Obviously, Sunderland 2, Arsenal 2, up in the northeast, the Stadium of Light in Sunderland, and we consider our first goals for the first time in about how many games was it? It's about maybe 9 games since we've conceded a goal or something like that. I've not really been tracking the stats, but it's the first time this season we've conceded 2 goals in a game, and so we lost to Liverpool 1-0, and that was it. Yeah, that was the only defeat we had. All the other games we've had, we've only conceded 1 goal. Liverpool as well, 1 goal, and we've not conceded any goals in Europe. We've only conceded 1 goal in the Caribou Cup against. No, we haven't even conceded a goal in the Caribou Cup because we beat Port Vale 2-0, and we beat Brighton 2-0 as well. So we haven't conceded many goals this season, only 4 up until the Sunderland game, and then of course we lost to we drew 2-2. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how many goals we could. Yeah, so we now conceded 5 goals in the Premier League now. We've not conceded any goals in Europe. We've not conceded any goals in the Caribou Cup. We've not played the FA Cup yet. So it's only 5 goals we've conceded all season. And so the first time this season we've conceded 2 goals in 1 game against Sunderland of all teams. And we know that Sunderland have come up, they've changed the whole team. And I think they must have gone out last summer and bought about 12 new players. It's a totally different team, totally different setup. And it's hard, and that's why they're so high up in the league. I think they're 4th in the league. It's early, but they press you. You see how they pressed us. I sat here and watched the game, and they pressed us. And I had a funny feeling that we were going to concede because I think on my predictions I said 3-1 Arsenal, didn't I? I think I went for 3-1. I didn't say 3-0. I said 3-1 because I had a funny feeling that suddenly we're going to get a goal somehow. And I know that Arsenal's clean sheet record wasn't going to go on and on forever. So I said at some point we're going to definitely concede a goal, and we did 2. We did it twice, but they scored an early goal, which apparently wasn't a free kick, but they got the free kick, and then it was that guy that got in behind Declan Rice, one of our old players, and scored to make it 1-0 to Sunderland. Declan Rice was at fault because he was ball watching, I think. By the looks of it, Declan was ball watching. But they've got him behind Arsenal's defence, our defence, and 1-0. And then they were the better team in the first half, Sunderland. They were the better team in the first half. Xhaka pulling the strings in the midfield. And they without really, bothering us too much. They never really had any clear-cut chances, but they had the better of the match in the first half. They were more than anything. They were like shoving us off the ball. They were bodying us off the ball. They were more physical than us. Then I think Arteta had a word of us at half time. He definitely spoke to them at half time. Probably cussed a bit and swore a bit and maybe threw some bottles at them or whatnot, or smashed some bottles to say, look, guys, what you're doing, it's not good enough. And so I'm just looking at something down here. Yeah, it's not good enough what you're doing. Effing in his own words, we're not swearing this channel. We try not to. Effing get a move on, guys. And then you know what it's like in the changing room. Some of you play the game. I played the game, and it's not been easy sometimes. When you come in at half time and you're losing or you're drawing, and you're not playing well, then the gaffer, the manager, swears at you. He throws a bottle. Sometimes he holds you up against the wall. It's hard out there. And I think this is what happened with our players at half time against Sunderland. We came out second half with a better team. We scored 2 goals. The equalising goal from us was a worldie. It deserved to win any match. That goal could have won a World Cup final, could have won a Champions League final. It was a goal to savour from, I call him Bossard sometimes. When he's on it, I call him Bossard. But Trossard has been playing well this season, one of our best players, I think. And usually he comes off the bench. He's like a very good 12th man to come off the bench. But this season we've been starting him a lot more often in place of Martinelli, who has been injured here and there. But he scored a worldie to equalise, a draw from the top corner from about, I don't know, just at the edge of the box to make it 2-1 to Arsenal. We equalised before that. We got a 1-1 when, of course, Starboy, Bukayo Saka, went through and scored I call it the impish finish, a brilliant finish. Just getting it around the keeper, making it 1-1. It was a brilliant drive into the I think it was to the keeper's bottom left, if I remember correctly. And that was 1-1, and then we were really, really good. I think we hit the bar. We hit the bar as well in the second half. I can't remember who hit the bar now. I don't know if it was Trossard who hit the bar or if it was Deckers, but we hit the bar in the first half. In the second half. Sorry, not the first half. In the second half. In the first half, we were in all that, but for the second half, we woke up. And we got the one, as I said, Saka equalised, and then Bossard scored to make it 2-1. And deep into injury time, it looked as though we were going to come away with all 3 points. A very, very difficult place to go. I could see the likes of Manchester City, Liverpool, and those guys, even Chelsea, going up there and losing or having what we had, getting the rough, getting roughed up and maybe dropping a couple of points, if not 3 points. So what we did, maybe at the end of the season, we might look at this game on the positive side. We might look at this game at the end of the season if we win the league and say, wow, we got an extra point. That game was not really, it's now looking like a point game rather than 2 points dropped. Hopefully we're not looking at it as, we dropped 2 points. That was the extra 2 points we're going to won us the league. It's not like it's the other way around, that, it's a point gain and then we won the league. But it's going to be a difficult place for a lot of top teams to go to, Sunderland, Stadium of Light. And so deep into injury time, they got a goal. They equalised deep into injury time. The Dutch fellow equalised for them. Bobbery. And a Bobbery, funny enough, was a player I saw linked with a couple of years ago. I seem to remember when we had Edu there as our sporting director, and he I was saw on the internet that we were looking, Arteta wanted him, but we never got him, and now he ended up at Sunderland, and he's come. You could say it does say he's come back to haunt us, but and I don't think Bobbery, he's not elite. He's okay, but he's not an elite player. He's okay. He's a good player. I think Sunderland level of player. And he scored deep into injury time. I think it was 7 minutes added on, if I remember correctly. And he scored on the 6 minutes into added injury time. And so that was it. But we've done that to so many teams over the years, So sometimes if you give it, you're gonna take it sometimes. But hopefully, the big game is coming up at the weekend, the North London Derby. We're going to be here to, of course, preview that match. We're going to give you the big match preview of that match. We're going to also give you the preview as well as the review of the match as well. And we're going to give you what we think will be the starting lineup of Arsenal. And don't forget to smash a like on this video, please, if you can. And if you can, please subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, share the videos. If you can hype the videos, if the hype facility is there, the hype is where where the comment section is. You can just swipe it. If you can hype it, please hype it. If not, I'm not sure if we're going to get an hype because we're very low in terms of subscriptions. But if there's if the vibe option, if the hype option is there, use it and hype the videos. Help us to get more viewers and more subscribers potentially, and so on. So listen, you take care of yourselves. This is a quick review because I should have done it ages ago. This is about maybe about a week a week overdue, week 10 days overdue. So we're here to do that, and then we're going to be back again very soon with the review of the Brighton. Oh my God, that Brighton game is about 6 weeks ago now, of the Brighton game. So look out for that one. And we've got a couple more videos to fit in as well. So you take care of yourselves, and very soon we're going to be doing live streaming. So stay tuned for that. So even if you want to subscribe just for that, you can do it, no problem. We're going to be doing some serious live streams very, very soon. You take care of yourselves and each other, and I hope to speak to you very, very soon. Bless. Adios.